listen up. You're back. We're back. We are back.
Yeah.
And this, your boy Mack.
And Mula.
And you watching the Mack and Mula show.
On that.
On the
I like that.
network. How you feel about that intro?
I feel like it's a classic, motto.
It's a classic.
So you know how McDonald's has their own shit?
I'm loving it.
Yeah, that's I like that.
I like.
It's classic.
Anyway, so listen, we back and we got a lot of hot topics to go over today.
100%.
We got some
100%.
wholesome content to get into for you.
You know what it is, what it ain't.
We always gonna give you some takeaways, something you can take to the bank, something you can go at home and meditate on. You can pray about and hope and pray that the Lord will help you get to where you want to go in life. We're here to help you do that.
Blessing.
Bless. All right, 100%. So first topic I wanted to get into today, and I didn't tell Kesh all the topics, and he didn't tell me all his topics.
Before you get into, we had 2 awesome guests already.
We did have 2 awesome
show,
guests.
You know what I'm saying? So that was our 2 guests, Famous Kid Brick and Sam Sparks.
Shout out to Famous Kid Brick.
Shout out to both of them, you know what I'm saying?
And shout out to Sam Sparks. Sam Sparks got a new book he's working on. Actually, it's about to drop.
Yeah.
It's called, I don't want to butcher the name, but it's something like 50 ways to cut off your hands
and keep
to save your fingers. It's something like that.
Something like that.
We're going to put it in the description below.
100%,
Link in the description below.
100%.
Cop that because it's full of gems.
Oh.
Also, shout out to Famous Kid Brick because I heard he got a new single out with that boy Don Mack. It's called Showstopper.
I like that.
We like that.
Showstopper's out, you know what I'm saying? Shot by Trenches Media Group, Keshmula, baby, shot out, you know the whole crew. You know how it goes. And we got our boy Laz in the building with us right now.
Shout out to Laz behind the scenes.
He didn't took a role upon himself, you know.
He said
to help the Mack Keshmula show reach new heights.
Laz the orchestrator. It's kind of like Man of the Composer.
Yeah, you're doing a lot. I'm trying
to give her a little name. Yeah,
that coffee hitting them. The coffee hitting the kid.
The coffee stuff.
So yeah, we had our 2, great guests to come on the show and
fire episodes,
and those are still to come out. But now we back here with the original creators. And it feels good to be back.
It feels great. Absolutely stupendous. Also, you see we're back in our original set. We in the Don Mack Studios, the a.k.a. home base. And today, one of the first topics I wanted to talk about, Kesh.
Yeah, let's dive into
I want to talk about these teachers fucking the kids. And specifically...
I don't want to...
You want to talk about... Okay, specifically the women teachers having... You know what? With the kids. I'm trying to watch my language. Parental
100%,
discretion is advised. But anyway, where were these teachers at when I was coming
I feel like they were there. They were there.
I just didn't have no Riz.
Maybe.
I was Rizless.
Nah, I feel like the world today is super sexualized. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like shit that you're not supposed to be doing is what gets you aroused. You know what I'm saying? So it's like...
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of always like that, ain't it? I mean, but I can't see
myself.
But
not more than ever, because you can go on Instagram and see a half-naked picture of somebody where... When back in the day, it used to take you about 4 weeks.
I'm tired. I want to take a second out on that topic. I'm tired of you women on Instagram. I was going to say B-words on Instagram.
Yeah.
Going crazy with the pictures all slutted out and all that. You know what I mean? It's messing up my algorithm because I ain't gonna lie. I be looking. I be like,
it's a tough situation.
I be wanting to hit the like. I be like, nah, you're not getting this like.
It's a tough situation because
not
it's
today.
like
He ain't fucking up my algorithm. You know what I mean?
Oh man, I know what you mean.
Because they be on there doing the most looking kind of.
No, and the ones that just like boom, press play, eyes shaking to the press off.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I was like, dog, I'm trying to get some work done. I was just trying to check my DMs.
You took me to a vortex.
They're trying to take us down to hell.
Vortex.
They're trying to take us down the wrong pathway.
Wrong pathway, you know. But you know what it is? They're getting paid. They're getting paid by that. So
they are getting paid. We getting played.
I love you, ladies. Though don't get it. Don't get it. If
I see you doing too much, I'm unfollowing because I gotta keep my discipline together. You know what I mean?
So
back to the kids.
Yeah, back to the kids. So
would you smash your teacher when you were
100,000%?
Would you have told anybody?
Of course not.
I would have told everybody.
I'm not a sucker.
I tell everybody. Not
See,
my parents.
that's-
All the homies.
No,
though.
no. See, that's what's wrong.
Everybody needs to know.
That's what's wrong with society is players like you.
I'm a player.
You.
But at least you recognize I'm a
kiss
player.
and you tell.
If it's the teacher,
I kiss no tell.
If it's a teacher,
I would never.
I tell you what, man.
You know
I
why?
can,
The joy would be so much better than the tell.
my language arts teacher. I think it was 7th grade, 8th grade.
Yeah.
She was thick. She was thick, light skin.
Thick, skinny?
Little thing with the freckles. Shout out to Miss Moore.
Oh, don't get her in trouble.
I'm a grown up now. I was just joking.
She is too.
Yeah, she a grown. She spoiled milk, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, on to a subject that won't get our channel banned.
Let's finish that off, right? So, what was your question about, honey? Like, how do I feel about that?
Yeah, I just wanted to get your take on it. You know what I mean? Like, it's,
I just
it's
feel
like
like
it comes and goes. It's like I stop hearing about it in the news, and then when I stop hearing about it, boom, another teacher been.
I definitely feel like
off the kids.
It's better for females to do it with.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if it's a guy doing it with the kids, that'd be coming.
But that's what I'm saying. But it's that's a whole nother ball game.
Yeah, and the teachers be looking decent though. When they be showing the teacher who did it, I'm like, nice.
Yeah. No, I saw one where they arrested the girl, and she was like, I need to call my husband, and she was a decent looking female.
Imagine you're the husband and you had to take that call.
And the kid
saying?
The kid was 14, 15, something like that.
But what you saying? Let's say you're the husband. Hey baby, the cops got me. I gotta tell you something. I've been fucking the kids. What you saying? No, really? You hang up. You just gonna hang up. That's classy. That's a classy move.
I would have to.
I had to hit her with one loud B word. Bitch.
You would stay in that situation?
Hell no. You gotta ask me no stupid shit like that. you see, I'm trying not to curse.
So I mean, you just gotta don't let the demons win, man. That's really what it comes.
Let's talk about the Met Gala. Do you even know what that is? It's a gala at the Met.
I know exactly.
It's a spot in New York. You know, they do the little fashion show.
Yeah.
The different design houses like Louis, Gucci, Prada, Fendi.
Yeah. I saw a couple.
They send people out there. They invite them to go out there and model their clothes. What you think about some of them outfits?
I think they were dope. You know what I'm saying? I definitely think. I definitely think that it's not something that's like I'm huge into.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I know it's a big topic of conversation.
Yeah.
So
I saw somebody with like a big ass piano outfit. It was like a piano on his back. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
But a lot of these,
that was Andre 3K.
It was. Shout out to him. But a lot of y'all wearing
wild.
dresses. A lot of these dudes wearing some wildness. Would you do that? Like for like Louis Vuitton's like, hey man,
wear a dress?
Keshmula, we really want you to go out there and represent us, man. We just
What,
want you to
wear a
put on a
dress?
skirt.
I would never do such a thing.
I would never do that.
I'd be like, I can't do it.
I'd be like, congratulations. Don't ever call me.
I can't. It's not something that I'm comfortable doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. That's your thing. That's your thing.
What about if it was $10 million on the line?
I would have. Nah.
And you was flat, bro.
Huh?
And you was flat. I ain't gonna cat with you. I'll put it. Hey, I ain't selling my soul, but I'll sell an outfit.
Hey.
If you was flat, if I was flat skina, and you was like, yo.
You look like Jaden Smith.
Who? Jaden Smith. Oh,
Jaden
don't
Smith.
do me like that.
No.
I wouldn't look like that.
That's what you would look like.
Nah, I would look like a...
That you would look like that.
Little
young Jaden Smith. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say something.
You saw. He had a head. He had a house on his head.
A house on his head?
Last fashion show.
Really?
There's a whole house.
I would feel like I failed as a father. You know what I'm saying? If that was my
You're
son,
trying will right now.
I'd smack his whole casa right off his head. Bow.
No, you know what?
What you got, boy?
I'm just thinking about like everything that's going on in the world right now.
There's so much going on. You know?
I feel like sometimes it's a little overwhelming. Just to think about everything that's going on in the world.
Sometimes you gotta turn the TV off.
Yeah. Or even just turn the phone ski off.
That's what
I'm saying.
Like,
Like,
watching on TV.
turn the phone ski off. You feel me?
I saw what you did there.
But nah, you know what I'm saying? Everything that's going on right now, it just like makes me really appreciate that, like, I'm still able to do what I have to do. You know what I'm saying? Like with everything
that you can still focus and like still like get your work done.
Yeah,
because it's real.
As much as I can.
On some real, they're turning us into like little ADD people, right?
Bro,
it's hard. My
attention
attention is like, what? I need something new. Need something new. Need something new. So I'm so used to
constantly.
Yeah,
constantly.
Well, did Diddy do it? Because he's about to go on trial. Shout out to him.
Did Diddy do it?
Did Diddy do it? And what did he? He's only being accused of like what? He ain't killed nobody.
He's
RICO charges, racketeering. Apparently he been raping everybody. You know what I'm saying? Sex trafficking. Sorry,
sex trafficking.
I should have took notes. I should have got some notes.
It sounds like
that's what they're trying to get it for sex trafficking.
It sounds like they're trying to pay him though.
It sounds like they're trying to put him underneath the earth.
100%. His card. He didn't renew the card.
He didn't renew his. I can't say the word. His J people card.
But at the same time, it's not illegal to be a freak.
Freaking a sheep.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
No cap.
He a little above a freak. You know what I'm saying? I'm a freak.
You know what it is? They got money.
A little bit above. A little bit above that.
They got money though.
I know, but damn.
And like they get bored. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's what it is. It's bored. It's like, man, I done had all the helicopters, all the threesomes, all the private jets. I got every outfit. I got the jersey. What can I do tonight?
You know,
12 guys.
You know, I don't like going. I don't like going in too hard on the Diddy situation because it's like
free Diddy, man.
I mean, you know,
free Diddy.
Whatever the case might be.
If he ain't do nothing but have some freak offs, pay some people to, you know, do some strange things. Little strange for some change. He beat up his girl one time, but obviously they got over that. They were still together for a very long time after that. You know what I'm saying?
I still don't think none of this is correct, but I just feel like they're trying to.
But is he gonna get out? Do you think he's gonna get out? Because I don't think he's gonna get out.
That's a good question. That's a great question.
I feel like he messed with the wrong.
When you mess with the wrong people, it's hard to get out.
The wrong white people.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, speaking about somebody like Diddy, you know, past all that is, you know, I'm thinking like hustle.
Okay, you want to talk about some wholesome content?
Nah, you know, just switching it up a little bit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And
what about the hustle, Keshmula?
The hustle, you know what I'm saying? Like, past all the political stuff that's happening, right? You could get so much notoriety and so much money and still stay in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so you're talking about when somebody finally make it, you know what I mean? Like, you know, rapper, ball player, or even whatever.
Just
still going back to your old neighborhood. Like, hey guys, how are you, man? Yeah. Oh, I just got a nice Rolls Royce, you know? Oh, what are you still poor? Then they be wondering why they be getting killed. Nigga, give me that Rolls Royce, punk.
What I'm saying, just like, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about that the other day. Random, you know.
I mean, how many of our greats have gone out like that? Or people who almost became great? You know what I'm saying? And they're just trying to chill with the homies, trying to keep it real. That's when keeping it real goes wrong.
You gotta get your shit. You gotta ride out.
Why you gotta ride out? Why can't you just keep it real? You know what I'm saying?
No,
Don't you think you better than us?
That's the problem.
Why?
Now you're getting emotional with it.
But why? But I'm asking you, why can they not go back to the hood? What's the real reason behind that? Because this is a public service.
Because for you, it's like, unless you're like giving back to the hood extremely, it's gonna be hard for you to come back.
I say even if you give it back to the hood, they gonna get you. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like, man, that chain is shining. If I would put a daggone dress on for $10 million, you ain't gonna smoke. You know what I mean?
Sheesh.
Damn, what's that? A $500,000 car with a $200,000 watch?
100%. 100%.
No. Anyway, in other news, is John Morant, the what team does he play for? The Grizzlies? Is he fumbling the biznag? Because I heard he was doing some of these. They gotta kill you while he's on the court.
He's mad funny. When he throws the grenade.
And that's a harmless one. But right now, if you already got suspended for like a whole year, damn near, for having a point a pew pew. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta be careful. But it's in his blood.
It's in his blood. You can take the YN out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the YN.
Something like that. Something like that. I definitely think, you know. I mean, if I was him, I wouldn't care. Like, what harm is he doing?
No harm, no foul.
What harm is he doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, he just wilding and styling.
Wilding and styling.
Ric Flair, you know what I'm saying?
Man, let me check my notes, man.
We have,
this is what I want. Go ahead, what you got?
No. I was just on a Florida cast news, you know what I'm saying? We had an 89-year-old man and his dog. Did they kill the bear or they get killed by the bear?
Man and his dog killed by bear in the Everglades. Hold on now.
I thought it was they killed the bear. Yeah, so they killed the bear. The producers are telling us that they killed.
There's an 89-year-old man
and his dog killed the bear.
And his dog killed a bear
here in Florida
in the Everglades. That's kind of crazy, man. If we got some pictures, we need to throw those up because I got questions. Why was there an 89-year-old man
in the Everglades?
Because that's
what they do.
The snakes and the crocodiles.
That's what they do. Just because we're out here, we're city boys. Don't mean
city boys.
Don't mean there's you know motherfuckers in the trenches.
Next question: why was a bear in the Everglades? Are you sure this is right? A bear in the Everglades? What kind of bear? Koala bear?
Why wouldn't a bear be there?
They got bears in the Everglades?
Lounging in paradise. Of course.
That's a dumbass bear. You shouldn't be there, brother.
Nah, he
goes to the woods, man.
He's a wetland bear.
Nah, he's at a disadvantage. That's like us swimming in the ocean.
He's a wetland bear.
He's a wet bear.
Look what he got to show you.
He's an ocean bear.
Look what he got to show you.
89-year-old man, dog. 89-year-old man and dog. Oh, we said the shit backwards, Kesh. I told you they didn't kill no bear, but let me see that.
They got killed.
They got killed by a bear. Oh, I can't read. He's right. But anyway, they deserve it. They shouldn't be there. Or the dog, dumb man.
So, you know what I mean? So they got killed, not the bear.
Not the bear. Sometimes you eat the bear. Sometimes the bear eats you. You know.
You ever heard that line by Mystical? He's like, "If you ever seen
did I do that?"
No, he goes, "If you ever seen me with a bear, go help the bear.
Help the bear."
You ever heard that?
Yeah, I heard that one.
Yo, that is hilarious, dog.
In other news, man marries 3 women in Florida and gets arrested for it. How you feel about that?
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
We should be able to marry like at least 2 or 3 females.
At least. I mean, listen. All he try to do is do things the right way. He try to make an honest woman out of these women. You know what I mean? And here comes the state. Here comes the governor. Shout out to Governor DeSantis.
Yeah.
But here comes the law. The man saying, y'all don't. They said I do. They in the law said y'all don't. I'm come to jail over here. Get in here with R. Kelly and Diddy. No. Free R. Kelly too.
3 wives though. That doesn't sound bad.
You know what? But that's 3. That's arguments times 3. What if it's 3? All 3 arguing with you at you at the same time.
Well,
I mean, that's kind of crazy. Because imagine you stay out late, all just hanging out with the homies. You know what I mean? Chilling, boom, 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 and they remember how they met you, so they know you already out there doing your thing. You know?
100%.
You come home smelling like rose petals and got sparkles on your face, and you got all 3 of your wives. What's up, Kesh? Where you been at?
I'll be like, I just came from the streets.
The streets? Let's act like me. You ask me.
What the fuck you been at?
Listen here, bitches. What y'all gonna do is relax. I've been in the streets, and if y'all don't keep it together, y'all going back to the streets. You heard?
Speaking of the streets, Canas.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you were built for the boss life?
I am the boss life. What kind of question is that?
What about me? What about me?
You asked me a question like that.
It's a very important question to ask. You want to know why?
I do want to know why.
Because at the end of the day, everybody wants the spotlight, the money, the freedom, right? But most don't see the weight that comes with the crown.
I see what you did here.
Hold on, 1 second. Hold on. Let me put it up.
Let it ride.
Before you taste the life, ask yourself, Are you built for it?
You're way too close to the mic, by the way.
Are you willing to pay? Are you willing to pay the price of success?
Let me read this, man.
Are you willing to pay the price for success?
But you're not asking me that. We asking the people that.
No,
right?
I mean the people can come. They can come.
Because listen, they need to understand.
The people can't answer right now, so it's comment in the comment section. But
well, let me ask you a question. What does success even cost? You know what I'm saying?
You gotta answer my question first, and I'll answer that question.
What was the question?
Are you willing?
Of course, I'm already committed. I already am a boss. You know what I'm saying? That question is for somebody who's early on their journey, 100%, or they over here just trial error and all that shit trying to figure it out. I done figured it out. Shit, there's a R in front of this Olex. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't Rolex.
It ain't a Folex.
Hey, what was your question to me then?
I'm just saying, what does success even cost? Because we gotta define what it's gonna take for them to get there. What's the cost? How much is it?
Cost an arm and a leg.
50 ways to cut off your fingers. Wait a minute. But anyway, no, you're right. It costs sleep. It costs pain. Mm-hmm. It costs having to feel the feeling of failing. It costs having to try and then try again, and when it don't work, keep trying.
100%.
It costs delayed gratification. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you're gonna, let's say, you want to, because I started off selling illegal things.
100%.
Okay. And you could never sell your re-up, right? So like you're hustling. Don't ever do that. We don't like that. So anyway, listen, you're hustling, and all of a sudden you got a nice little bundle right here. You're like, I could go shopping. I could do this. I could do that. But guess what you got to do? You got to not do that. You got to go and reinvest, right? Buy more product. Keep it moving until that thing gets so big that it's just having, it's just having babies on its own, right? And now outside of the illegalness, it's the same way, right? You might even just be working at your job. You're working really hard. You're doing your thing. You start to shine at work, right? And then you're making some money. Instead of blowing it, and so you might go backwards. You might need to go get some more outfits for that job. You know what I'm saying? You might need to go and invest in yourself, invest in your mind, make sure that you're getting smarter and advancing.
I like that.
You know what I mean? Because you need to go ahead and climb up not only the corporate ladder, but the ladder of your life. So what does success cost? It costs all of your energy. It costs you doing WIT, whatever it takes. What do I do for a living? I do whatever it takes. Don't ever play yourself.
Straight dead.
And never ask me again if I pay the cost to be the boss. I got the receipts.
I like that.
Now, is everyone built for the boss life? That's a question to you.
I don't feel like not everybody in this specific lifetime was.
I agree.
Maybe let's say there was 10, 15 lifetimes. Mm-hmm. And somebody might be on the second one.
Yeah.
Somebody might be on the 13th one.
Yeah.
Somebody might be on the 10th one.
Right.
And so we're not on at the same time.
I like that.
So it really just depends on, where you're at in life, what you've been able to do.
Yeah.
Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically.
For sure.
And then that decides if this life was the time for you
to be
or not.
A boss life. And also, listen, some people are like really brilliant at painting. Some people are really great at singing. Some people are really great at like doing research and data processing and nerd work, right? Yeah. And so everybody has a different purpose. Everybody ain't meant to be the boss, right? Some of y'all need to realize that you can still be a boss in your own right. You can still get to where you want to go in life and be the assistant boss. It's okay. We gotta all play our position.
Eventually you can still become the boss.
But everybody is the boss of their own life.
No. I'm saying though.
I'm just saying everybody's not made to be a leader of men. That's not everybody's position.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I'm gonna cut you off though. What were you gonna say before I said that?
No, I was gonna say like for the people that do want to become a leader.
That means yes.
It means that like right now might not be your time, but you stay down.
Yeah.
There will be a point that you will come up.
I'm glad I doubled back because you cut. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah.
You made a really good point right there.
100%.
Just by the simple fact that you want to be a leader, it lets me know
100%.
that you got it in you. It's
Yeah.
in there. It's like it just needs to be. It need to blossom. It need to bloom. You know what I mean?
You need to bloom like
I don't care
like
what kind of
spring
seed
flower.
you are. Without the right nutrients and water and light
It won't
and
live.
environment, you're not gonna blossom.
You ain't gonna block.
Right,
You ain't even gonna see the color.
You ain't
of day.
even gonna see a petal.
A ray
Anyway,
of sunshine.
you ain't even gonna see.
Yeah.
I ain't got
Yeah.
nothing else.
But you know what it is.
And what it ain't.
You don't feel me?
Anyway, what's the difference between having a good team and having a great team, like our team? I would say our team is a great team. It's like the MJ, Bird, Magic Johnson, Horace Grant dream team. I
Yeah.
don't think they were all on the same team, but they should have been.
They were.
Dominique Wilkins.
Horace Grant.
And put Isaiah Thomas on there.
Horace Grant and Michael Jordan.
And
Were on
Michael
the same
Jordan.
team.
No. I meant on the dream team, like the USA dream team.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
History lesson.
Yeah, I don't know. So, basically,
Maturity dues?
you're doing a lot.
Am I? My bad.
Yeah, you're doing a lot.
I'm bad.
So what were you asking me?
I was asking you, what is the difference, in your opinion, of having a good team and having a great team?
I feel like that separates you from being local and global.
That's a good answer.
You know what I'm saying?
For tradition's sake. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you got a little cocky.
One more time. Come on.
Put a
Put a little stretchery in there, brother. Come on, lean this way a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Man, I got real geometrical with that one.
Yeah, but it differentiates from being local to being global.
Man.
You can be good and like be known throughout the whole city, and people will respect that.
Yeah.
They'll see how far you've come.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But to get on that global, standpoint is when you're in a room with like
Killers.
10, 15 people that want the same thing and know exactly how to play a position.
I like that. I love that.
So look at Bad Bunny, for example.
Bad Booney.
He has a great team.
He's got an iconic team.
You know what I mean? Like they're helping execute exactly what Bad Bunny wants. Getting him deals with Calvin Klein.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This time the third. Doing the Tiny Desk performance, et cetera, et cetera. The list goes on. You know what I mean? So that's really what it comes down to, and not being scared to go get the opportunity.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the times I feel like we wait till it comes to us when really we should be breaking doors down and
100%.
Like, it deserves.
And I'm glad you mentioned the Bad Bunny reference, because he's got a huge team at this point.
100%.
Drake, before he pissed off Lucien, I never always get the
Lucien
name wrong.
Granja.
Shout out to him. We want him on our team, by the way. Before he pissed him off, he had a crazy team, right? Crazy team. But
Who, Drizzy?
Drizzy Wizzy.
He still has.
Yeah. But I'm just saying.
Ever do that?
I'm just saying. We don't know who turned on him, who didn't. They didn't turn on him. They got to get the bread. Anyway, back to our regular scheduled program.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is, people at a lower phase were looking like, man, they're so popping because they got this huge team, this huge machine behind them. But back to the question, which was like, what's the difference between a good and great team? I think the biggest difference is really leadership is the biggest difference. The leader of that team. Mm-hmm. So you just need to become and be a great leader,
right,
of whatever scale you're currently at with your team. As long as you got a team that has discipline and has the vision, that we all share the same vision,
right, we
can go ahead and just progress, and we're going to add more pieces to the team as we go. We're going to assemble the Avengers. You remember it wasn't the Avengers first. First it was probably like Captain America. Then it was, who was after that? Iron Man or something, right?
Yeah.
And then, but eventually,
there's a whole list of shit going
the Hulk, Black Widow, Spider-Boy, Spider-Man, Spider Uncle, a whole bunch of them, right? Yeah. So you just gotta be, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Ambitious, hungry.
So, I know this is a complete side note, and I really agree with everything you said, right?
Thank you.
If you had to choose one superhero to be, who would it be?
Can I make one up? Or
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Which one of them don't die? Wolverine?
He pretty much.
He did die eventually.
Well, he came back.
I think I'm gonna go Wolverine now. This is.
That's your guy.
I don't really name my guy. He ain't got the powers. I like how he heals. But other than that, you know what I mean? I really want to fly. I want to be able to read minds. That's what I'm saying. I want to make my own. You know?
So you're Dr. X.
I'm Dr. X.
You vibe out in a wheelchair.
No. Professor X?
Yeah.
Hell no. I'm gonna be old, can't feel my legs. Hell, just so I can understand
So
what y'all thinking.
so you'd be
Isn't there one they put all together, like the machine or the war machine or something? Like, not the war machine. Didn't they take everybody's powers and put it at one point?
You must be in your imagination.
They did that. But anyway,
You're talking about Thor.
Thor? That's a whole other...
No, not Thor. You're talking about
Who would you be? Because I ain't got nobody. I'm gonna think about it while you talking.
Okay, Keshmula baby.
Yeah.
100,000% would be the Hulk.
What?
Easily.
The Hulk?
Easy.
You can't get no bitches as the Hulk.
Like,
I'm just saying.
Wait, why wouldn't I be able to get the bee's nest?
What woman can take that? You know what I'm saying? No diddler.
No.
But damn. She's dead.
I would be able to
Woosah?
my way through a climax.
Oh, what kind of fun is that? I want to go crazy as the Hulk. You know what I'm saying?
Because I think about it. We're going through some real savage shit. They're coming down.
Yeah.
Aliens. Pow, 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 pow. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, I'm like...
Soldier Boy.
I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying?
You must go crazy.
And you can't even pierce to the skin.
You're a weird man.
You see what I'm saying? I can literally go like this.
You just want to wow out. Did you put a lot of thought into this, or did you just?
Nah, I just feel like I've always wanted to be the Hawk, just like I've always wanted to be the cheetah.
As an animal?
100%.
Dang. When you say wanted to be, like, you really wanted to be the cheetah?
Like, I mean,
So
if I had to choose, if I had to choose, if I had got the option, I'd be like, give me the cheetah.
I'd be a lion.
Of course you would.
Lazy. You're a lazy motherfucker. No, because I'll fuck a cheetah up.
You don't even do nothing.
But fuck shit up. I'm the king of the giant.
The tiger.
They said that cheetah's the king of the jungle or not?
Shit happen.
The tiger?
Yeah.
I thought you wanted to be a cheetah.
I'm just saying, you know.
But what's that got to do with you if you're a cheetah?
I'll take, personally, if I was a cheetah, I'll take both of y'all. I'll take both of y'all out.
As a cheetah?
Easy.
Cheetah ain't gonna do nothing but run like a bitch.
I knew you were gonna say that. I'm
gonna be Doctor Strange, by the way. I thought about it more.
Doctor Strange?
Yeah. He can literally go back in time. He got all the things. If you don't know how to do something, he gonna figure it out. He's smart as shit. He can do that thing right there.
I feel like
portal.
That'll fuck your head up.
He used to have a Lambo. Fucked his hands up.
I feel like that'll fuck your head up because now
being Doctor Strange.
Yeah, because now you have to think about 100 different options of what.
I don't got to. I get to. I got the damn amulet. Boom. Open it up. Know everything's about to happen.
Yeah,
anyway,
but you would.
I feel like we need to end this episode. By done. You?
You think so?
I think about it. I'm about all episoded out on this episode.
What time are we in right now?
Let me check my really. I don't know. I feel like we're about 35 minutes, maybe 32.
32. Okay, so
maybe 31.
Is there anything else you want to touch base on?
I do want to touch base on a couple things right here. Subscribe now. Comment. If you didn't yet, go ahead. Let us know that you're loving the episode. Share it with your friends. You know what I mean?
With the friends.
We got a lot of exciting guests that are coming up that are going to be on our the Mack Keshmula show. Very illustrious guests, very accomplished, world-renowned guests, 100%. And they're going to be able to teach you a lot of things. Not just so you don't just hear it coming from us. You know, we like to give game, but we also like others who like to give game, so y'all can get game.
Call that the get game.
Call us some game givers.
I see.
Hey
man, listen, stay tuned. Next episode on the way. We got some, like I said, my brother, big guests coming as well.
Big time.
And we're catching the flow on this, man. We're catching the flow on this. We're getting more comfortable behind the camera for these podcasts, and we just want to appreciate everybody that's rocking with us since the beginning. You know what I'm saying? This was episode 6.
Seis in Spanish.
Episode 7, 7.
In Spanish.
On the way.
OTW. All right, signing out.
I see.
It's Don Mack and
Keshmula.
and we're on the.
I like that.
Network.
See y'all next time.